Sometimes, finding our way in life can feel a bit like stumbling around in the dark. But within each and every one of us, there is a light, and all we need do is trust in ourselves to let it lead the way. Please do not listen to this guided meditation if you are driving or doing anything else that requires your attention. Find yourself a place where you can be completely comfortable. You may choose to sit up or lie down. Wherever you are, just be sure that you can relax as much as possible. Now, begin to notice your breath. You can feel it moving in and moving out. You can begin to notice the pace of the breath, noticing how long each inhale is and how long each exhale is. You can now begin to direct your breath into your lower abdomen, feeling your belly rise and fall with each passing breath. Now, as you continue to breathe, you can allow that breath to expand into your ribs. And as you exhale, you can feel the ribs contract and then the belly fall. Inhaling, expanding the belly and the ribs, then letting them fall, creating a gentle, wave-like motion. Now, you can allow that breath to expand even further until it is as if each inhale can fill your entire being. And it is as if every exhale you release deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. Now, allow your focus to travel to the muscles at the very top of your head. And as you do so, you notice that as you exhale, those muscles seem to relax twice as much as they are right now. You can allow your focus to travel down to your temples, softening them, and your eyes, letting them relax in their sockets. Traveling down, releasing tension from the face. Finding that as you travel down, muscles that you didn't even know were holding tension seem to let go, breath by breath. Allowing the jaw to release and the tongue to fall loosely in the mouth. Traveling further down into the neck and the shoulders, allowing them to release. Down each arm, each wrist, each hand, and each and every finger. Down your chest and upper back. Down through your abdomen and the back of your spine, finding that each area you bring your attention to becomes twice as relaxed as it is right now. Down into your hips, your glutes, letting go. Down each leg, each ankle, each foot, and each and every one of your toes. Your breath fills you with light and energy, and each exhale allows you to sink deeper and deeper until you find yourself in a space that feels calm, a space that feels still, a space that feels dark. Here, in this dark, quiet space, you cannot make out anything around you. But then, before your eyes, you see a small flicker of light, and that small flicker turns into a small ball of light, and that ball of light slowly begins to grow. It becomes brighter and brighter until it is bright enough to reveal that the source of light is a small lantern. As you look at this small, delicate light, you feel a strange sense of warmth and comfort, and it somehow feels familiar. So you reach out and you take the lantern by the handle and you raise it up to illuminate your surroundings. You discover that you are on a dirt pathway. Looking behind yourself, you can vaguely make out footprints, your own footprints, that have led you to where you currently stand. You look forward. The light only illuminates the path ahead a short ways. So, you take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly, you begin to walk forward. As you walk, you can feel the ground beneath your feet. You notice the light is only illuminating what is directly around you. So you keep walking step by step until you eventually come to a fork in the road. For a moment, you become apprehensive. How do I know which way to go? In the darkness, you can only see the very beginning to each path from where you stand. It is impossible to determine if one may be easier than the other, or if one leads to a better place. After some time, you determine that the only thing you can do is just choose. So, you take a deep breath in, and as you exhale out, you take your first step down whichever path feels right in that present moment. As you begin to walk, you find that not much is different from the path that you were on before the fork. So you continue your journey on. As more time passes, you begin to wonder, what is up ahead? Where is this path taking me? Where will I end up? You raise your lantern up high, squinting into the darkness, trying to make out something in the darkness ahead of you, but it's no good. The light will only shine on your present surroundings. As you strain to see what might be ahead of you, suddenly your foot catches on something and you stumble. You manage to catch yourself and look down to see the path beneath you has become rough. As you were desperately trying to see what was to come, you failed to notice the rocks and tree roots right beneath your feet. As you examine the path beneath you, the thought drifts through, how long will the path be rough like this? You turn and look at the path behind you. Perhaps the other path at the fork would have been a better option. You begin to contemplate turning back, but you stop yourself. How long has it taken you to get to this point? You cannot be certain. So how long would it take to track all the way back? And who is to say that the other path is any better? What will happen next time you reach an obstacle? Surely, if every time the path gets rough you turn back, you won't ever end up getting anywhere. As unappealing as going through this rough terrain may seem, you decide that the best course of action is to keep moving forward. So you take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you begin to make your way through these new obstacles. Now your entire focus is on the area directly around you where your light shines. As you make your way, you concentrate on each new obstacle below your feet so that you do not stumble or injure yourself. You find that as you focus on each new thing, your concerns of what might be coming next begin to fade away. It does not serve you in this place to dwell on what may be to come, because what you are currently doing requires your full attention. And then, suddenly, without warning, the path flattens out and becomes smooth once again. That wasn't so bad, you think to yourself. You take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you once again begin walking forward. This time, as you walk forward, you feel elated, no longer concerned with what may be coming. You feel confident that should more obstacles arise, you will somehow figure a way through them. At first you don't notice, but soon it becomes apparent that your light is shining brighter than it was before. You can now make out more of what is around you, and you find that the view is quite beautiful. You can see plants and animals around you. As you walk, you allow yourself to slow down, taking in the details. This path that a moment ago felt like some sort of mission now feels like a leisurely stroll. You also begin to notice sounds and smells. You become more and more aware of the air on your skin and the ground beneath your feet. You feel an inner smile begin to light your face. The scenery changes as you walk, and with each passing moment, there is something new to see and experience. As you continue your journey, you think to yourself, what a wonderful place to be. After some time, you find yourself at another fork in the road. This time, you do not waver. You take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you take your next step forward, ready for whatever this new path may have to offer. Slowly, you begin to notice that your light is growing even brighter, and at the same time, the lantern in your hand seems to feel lighter. The light soon grows so bright that the lantern itself is obscured from vision, and suddenly it is weightless in your hand. Gently, you let your hand fall to the side, but the light remains suspended in front of you. It's beautiful. As you look at this floating orb of light, that feeling of warmth and familiarity that you felt when you first looked upon it becomes even stronger, until it's unmistakable. This is your light. It has been with you all your life, just waiting to be noticed. As you smile fondly upon your light, it begins to draw towards you. Closer and closer, until eventually it settles in the very center of your being. And even though the light is now within you, it is still illuminating the space around you even brighter than before. And you know it will always be there along with you. With each and every step, whether the road is smooth or treacherous, it will always exist within you, lighting your way in the dark, helping you find your way through each and every obstacle, and shining a light on the many beautiful things on this journey there are to experience. You look at the path ahead. You're still unsure of where it will lead you, but with an inner smile lighting your face, you take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you take your next step forward, thinking to yourself, I don't know where this path will take me, but won't it be interesting to find out? Slowly, awareness begins to return. You begin to notice your surroundings. You begin to notice your body grounded in those surroundings. Movement slowly begins to return, perhaps starting in each finger and each toe. It may feel good here to stretch. Feel free to offer your body any type of movement that feels good to you right now. Then take a moment to pause and thank yourself for taking this moment out of your day to give yourself the precious gift of time. When you are ready, slowly make your way to a cross-legged position. Bringing your hands to heart center. With your eyes closed, imagine a small, delicate light at the very center of your being. On an inhale, imagine this light expanding, filling your entire being, and as you exhale, it condenses back to its original size, but perhaps shining brighter than it was before. This is your light, and you take it with you wherever you go. Namaste.